sound natural, but you need to be able to use things that are called lexical chunks and collocations. Basically what that means is, do you know how to speak Chinese? Alright, so like in Chinese, sometimes you will say, close the light. Right, but in English we say, turn off the light. Right, or sometimes in Chinese you will say, write homework. But in English we say, do homework. Right, so why in Chinese do you say close, but in English we say turn off? Why? Why in Chinese you say write, and we say do. Go together. Right, we call this collocations. In Chinese, open and light can go together, but in English, turn on and light can go together. Right, so even if you say open the light, I can understand, right, but it doesn't sound natural. Right, so you need to be able to learn collocations. So have a look at this. You might have heard the TOEIC test before. Which answer is correct, A, B, C or D? B. Who thinks B? Does everybody agree with the student, B? I think most students agree with B. Very good, B is correct. Okay? However, if you have a look at A, B, C and D, right, do they have the same or similar meaning? Rapid and fast, is it similar meaning? Similar meaning, right? Is it the same grammar? Are they all nouns, or all verbs, or all adjectives? They're all adjectives, right? So the grammar is the same, the meaning is very similar, but only B is correct, okay? Usually, when we use the word progress, we often use the word rapid and not fast. Okay, so with the dictionary, it will also tell you which words go together. Does Yahoo do that? Yahoo doesn't tell you which words go together, right? So the English dictionary, they can tell you the collocations. Okay. Alright, round 3. Are you ready? Here I've got 5 groups of words. In each group, there is one word that does not go together. Alright, in each group of words, there is one word that does not go together. I want you to write down which word does not go together. Okay, stop there, we're going to round 4. Okay, who likes to take tests? Nobody? Who likes to get a high score in tests? Should be everybody, right? Okay, I'm going to show you how to get high test scores. For all the tests, all the English proficiency tests like TOEFL, TOEIC, IELTS, the Cambridge exams, they will all test your speaking and writing now. Now when they test speaking and writing, it is an examiner, or a person, an examiner, who will check your speaking and check your writing. Okay? Now one of the things that the examiner will check is your vocabulary, how good your vocabulary is. So for example, here I have a sentence. The view is good. Do you know what the word good means? Yes. Right? It's a very, very easy word. You probably knew this word when you were in kindergarten. Even your grandmother knows how to say this word. So it's a very, very simple word. Who can think of a better way to say good? Better? Perfect? It begins with the letter B. B. Radiant. Yeah. There. Breathtaking, big man. Right? Right. Can you give this student a prize? Okay, very good. Breathtaking. Okay, another thing that might happen with the listening and reading. Right, in the listening and reading sections, the exam will also test you on your vocabulary. So what will happen is in the listening they'll have a question. Maybe in the question they will have the word sunset. Right, they might say something like, what time is sunset? But then when you listen to the CD, they use a different word that has a similar meaning. Right, so what is another way you can say sunset? That's the opposite meaning. Or the simple meaning. Sunrise is the opposite. Very good. Clap over here. Good. Okay, so maybe on the question it will say sunset, but when you do the listening on the CD, they will say dusk. Right, so they'll be testing you on your vocabulary and that you know words that have similar meanings. Okay, the word happy. How many ways are there to say happy? I think there are 2 ways, 5 ways, 10 ways, 1,000 ways, 1,000,000 ways to say happy. It's only a million. How many? 10? More than 10. 100 is close enough, big clown. Oh, wait. Okay. I'll show you how many ways there are, just a moment. Okay, so you can type in the word happy. So for happy, you can press this. This is a thesaurus. Right, a thesaurus is where you can see words that have other meanings. So you can see there are 98 ways to say happy. You could say happy, glad, alive, pleased, content, blah, 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 blah. Right, lots of ways to say happy. Right, so that means you don't always have to repeat the same words. When you're speaking or when you're writing, you want to sound or look very interesting. So you need to use different words that have the same meaning. If that is not enough, you can also press the metaphor. Alright, metaphor will give you phrases or expressions on how to say happy. So instead of just saying one word, you could say a phrase. For example, you could say, I'm floating on air, or I'm over the moon, I'm as high as a kite, I'm on top of the world. Right, so it shows you lots of different ways to express yourself more clearly. Okay, does Yahoo have this? Is this in Yahoo Dictionary? Yes? No? I don't think the Yahoo Dictionary can tell you this. Okay. We're going to start the next round, round 4. Are you ready? I'm going to show you the word. Alright, the word is eat. You need to find the word eat. Here there are 5 different meanings for eat. Alright, 5 different ways to say eat and also their meaning. So you need to match the word to the meaning. Right, match the word to the meaning. And you need to write a number, not a letter. Right, write a number, not a letter. Match the word to the meaning. Your time starts now.